Hi, I'm Rachel Brasilier, and my presentation is on the science behind Jello. I would like to begin with a few fun facts about Jello. Jello is made of three simple ingredients: water, gelatin, and flavoring. Second, gelatin was created by breaking down collagen, which is a protein that is found in all animals and plants. Because gelatin is made from animals, most vegetarians do not eat it. The substance is created by changing the state of the ingredients. And finally, flavored gelatin was invented by Peter Cooper, who is the founder of the Cooper Union for the Advancement of Science and Art. Jello has been around since the 1800s, and its ingredients are used in many of the foods that we eat today. There are very few ingredients in Jello, including water, flavoring, and gelatin, as I said before. The main ingredient, however, is gelatin, which gives it its bouncy quality, which we all know and love. But how do these three basic ingredients create this delicious treat? Gelatin causes a semi-solid substance, and it is created by breaking down collagen, which is a protein that is found in all animals and plants. In fact, 30% of our body weight is made of collagen. At room temperature, it is a solid, and when you heat it up, it changes its state and becomes a liquid. It is tasteless, and the added flavoring is what gives Jello its sweet taste. Although gelatin looks like a simple powder, there's a lot of science that goes into it. Gelatin is made from a small amount of hydrogen and long strings containing hundreds of amino acids, which are the fundamental building blocks of proteins. At room temperature, they stick together in a triple matrix, which causes each chain to bond to many others. This creates a three-dimensional matrix. When you heat up the substance, the bonds become looser and turn into a liquid because they slide away from each other. The gelatin strings also stick to water. Although it does not have as many chemical aspects as gelatin, water also plays a major role in Jello. Because the gelatin strings have hydrogen attached to them, they can bond with water. But this bond is very weak because the oxygen atom in H2O bonds with the very few hydrogen atoms on the gelatin chain. This is what scientists call a hydrogen bond. As you heat up this substance, you add energy, which causes the bond to break. The water then cools down until the bond reconnects and links the water to the gelatin chain. The substance cooling down also causes the gelatin chains to connect with each other in order to create a three-dimensional substance. In the end, we are left with a loosely bonded water and gelatin strings all connected to form a semi-solid. Because the three-dimensional structure can hold a lot of water, we can make a large amount of Jello with a small amount of gelatin. Although there can be a few unattached water molecules between the chains, there are not enough to make the substance into a liquid. When you put this substance into heat or into your mouth, the molecules become excited and the bonds break, which causes a liquid substance, and this is why Jello melts in your mouth. In order to demonstrate the science behind Jello, I will be making Jello. First, here's the gelatin powder mixed with the flavoring. Now, I'll be pouring in boiling water into our bowl. And I'll be adding the gelatin mix into the boiling water. And stirring the Jello for 2 minutes. Now that I have stirred the Jello powder into the hot water until the powder has dissolved, I will be adding 1 cup of cold water to the mixture and stirring the mixture together. The mixture will now go into the refrigerator for 4 hours so that it will change into a solid state. Now that the Jello has been in the refrigerator for 4 hours, it has changed its state into a semi-solid Jello that, as you can see, is not a liquid anymore. All of the bonds have combined, and I now have a sweet, jiggly Jello.